To those of us who are not familiar, Carla, can you introduce to us a little bit about Kopke?
Okay, so Kopke is the oldest port wine house. It was established in 1638 and it stayed in the Kopke family until the end of the 19th century. So at that time, Kopke was already well established as a port wine company and they decided to sell the business to an Englishman, Mr. Bohan. So at that time it was also quite common to have English in the trade business and buying different companies. So Mr. Bohan maintained the company until the end of the Second War. So in 1952, Barros Company, that is also another port wine company, bought the company. And he maintained it until 2006. At that time, another company decided to buy both of them. In all this process, I think one of the things that it's quite remarkable is that Coke always maintained their profile, so always maintained the wines that are aging in barrels. So, and for us, it's quite a huge honor and legacy to preserve and to take care.
One thing about Kopke is like your focus on colheitas and the white port, or white tawny as well. Can you tell us a little bit about how Kopke grew to this and how why it chose this path versus other more English influenced port lodges that had perhaps more ruby focused port products?
The real reason we don't really know, of course, but I think this is a very Portuguese way of aging port. So the most traditional Portuguese houses always kept a good amount of port wine in barrels aging. And well, Kopke since the beginning they had this wine, so that's why we still have like a 1934 in barrel waiting to be bottled, or a 35 or 37 or 38, and good amounts of it. So these were houses that really believed that the best way to keep a port is to keep it in barrels with suffering like a very slow oxidation, so they can develop different kinds of flavors. And we keep doing it like that. So these kind of ports are quite important for us. Not only the colheitas, but also the whites. So we keep them in barrels, and we only bottle them by request of our clients. So we really believe that this is the way they should